So when it gets down to it, most important starting point is being proactive. You need to get ahead of the change curve, or it will always be an uphill climb for you. Because at the end of the day, there's one critical thing, and it's about being human. And as much as we want to talk about models and processes and all that kind of thing, at the end of the day, it's all about people. We've got to be prepared to adapt to individual needs, their responses and reactions, and try and coach them and bring them along to the best possible outcome. There's a word that I created, which is the word assume, which is spelled like assume, but I took an S out because I didn't need it. And assume is an acronym for, first of all, the A is for anticipate. Anticipate all possible outcomes. And we've been talking about employees, but the anticipation doesn't need to rest there. It needs to go beyond it. You need to think about that employee's spouse. You need to think about what will happen in the marketplace with rumors. And the other thing is be prepared for your competitors. Because every time you go through a change process, your competitor sees that as an opportunity to jump, frankly, on your clients and tell them their version of the story. Are you really prepared for that? Right through your chain of command and down to your employees that deal with your customers, you need to be. Second, the S is for support. You've got to support people, and the other thing is you've got to support their emotional state. The U in assume is for understand. Understand their point of view, especially as different, even if you don't agree with it. That's not the issue. The issue is their point of view is their personal truth, and you have to be prepared to accept it and then work with them. The M is for motivate. All change can be great in some way. As much as we've gone through, I use the example of downsizing. In roles where I've had to downsize people, we've actively tried to do our best and sit down with people and say, look, I'm sorry that you have to go through this change in your career at this point, but is there anything that you've ever wanted to do or wanted to pursue, but you haven't had the time to do it? Now might be that time. Or is now a time where you want to change what you're doing, and maybe there's somebody in my personal network that I can connect you with and try and get you out into the market and see what's possible for you. So I've had my executive teams do that when we've gone through downsizing, and it makes a difference. It makes a difference to the people who have to leave the organization, and it also makes a huge statement to the people who remain in the organization. Because one of the questions you need to answer is, are you living through your values as an organization as you go through the change process? It really puts your feet to the fire. And the last initial is empower. So empower is you have to decide what control you're going to give away during the change process and let it happen and trust that it'll be done properly. It may not be done perfectly to your liking. That's not the point. Employees want to be involved. They want to be given responsibility. You have to do that. So assume is anticipate, support, understand, motivate, and empower.